So, I had a fault where I somehow was not recording my audio, my personal audio. So I don't know if I had the opening before or if I'm going to have to give it again. Anyway, I just finished the pre-show. I figured it out partway through. I'm not including the pre-show because the pre-show enraged me with how much time we spent talking between the trailers. Anyway, let's hope Jeff doesn't enrage me.
Including, yes, some new game announcements you're not expecting, and some surprises, so get ready.
Wait, are
From
those
Monster
two different
Hunter
things?
To Indiana Jones. All right, here's our first world premiere, a brand new game announcement. This one hasn't leaked, and it's exclusive right here at ONL.
Oh, Jeff's excited about that. Not actual gameplay. Okay. 2K games. Okay. 2K. Some Gearbox. Then it's got to be Borderlands, right? And it hasn't. Oh, yep. That's Fire Phoenix. That's Borderlands. And that's the Moon of Pandora. That got all Fire Phoenix steed. That's interesting. Passing through some kind of dome? What? And that's Iridium, right? Well, there's some kind of robot hand. Interesting. Big teaser. Big tease. Don't know what it is. Like what's going on exactly. Next year. That's pretty quick. It's pretty soon.
Next up, October 25th marks the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. To debut an extended look at the campaign gameplay, please welcome John Zuck and Catherine Anderson from Raven Software.
Now, that is not my deal. I am not terribly interested. Alright, cool. That was Call of Duty. I probably am going to be cutting out a lot of that. It looked like Call of Duty. Very expensive. Maybe more than a 2-hour campaign.
Many of the games on opening night.
Ooh, that's a name.
Highlighting events
during
this
have the best adventures.
You don't have to advertise Gamescom to me. I'm watching Gamescom.
Things you do.
CGP. Cash grab. Ooh, interesting. Lo-fi, I dig it. Good use of lo-fi. They're different. Now, this is interesting. What are we?
Hey, you're finally awake.
Okay, we've got a lot of meme.
Trying to cross the border.
Got a lot of meme going on.
Hey, you're finally awake.
The re-release ward. I get it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, bad. Oh, I see. That's a lot of. Yeah, there's the Bad Rain. That's, I believe, Assassin's Creed 2 or Brotherhood errors. What is this a trailer for? It's very meta for something very unclear. Love. What was it? Love Mace? What is in there that I'm not thinking of? Some kind of goat man, right? Excuse me. Oh, of course. Of course. If you're utterly confused, it's Goat Simulator. Oh, they're remastering the first one. Nice. Maybe it won't be broken.
Yeah,
less broken.
Tomorrow and all the days after it will be March 31st.
It's like Tartarus all over again.
There is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
Let's just open it. Then we'll know. Something's wrong.
Very Persona.
Ravage them!
Wait a second.
Why is it after us?
Alright.
Persona!
Alright. I thought this was 3. I thought that was a 5, dude. I don't know. I'm not a Persona person. I can't tell you these
Joker
things.
fun.
Alright, let's see. What do we have? What do we have?
The tracks lead this way.
Okay, we got Soldier Men's. It's from Techland. Okay. They're the people who made Dying Light.
It's close.
Seems
Stand guard.
Dying Lighty with its night zombies. Could it be a werewolf game?
On me. Bloody hell.
Yeah, doesn't seem like zombies. I don't think. Depends on what this is. Feels werewolfy. Is it like the New World or Old World of Darkness? You know, like Vampire the Masquerade? Werewolf the Apocalypse? Is that what we have?
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
It sounds like that's what we got going. But we've got the excellent parkour of Dying Light. Oh wait, those are zombies? Then it might just be Dying Light 3. Yeah, those are definitely zombies. Dying Light the Beast. Wonder if it's a full sequel. Doesn't say a DLC, doesn't say expansion. Maybe a sidequel.
There you go. Kyle Crane is back in a new zombie adventure.
Oh, wait,
set in
that's
the
Kyle
Dying Light
Crane.
world with-
Oh. More Dragon Ball? Okay. I mean, I can never be mad that there's more Dragon Ball, right? Pretty sure that's just how it works. Even if I know next to nothing, understand very little.
Welcome back to Gamescom Opening Night Live here in beautiful Wargok.
Who's ready to roll? Live from the Construct Coliseum, it's time for everyone's favorite game, King of Meat! We joined recently kidnapped celebrity guest contender Jeff Keighley at the starting line.
Wait, starting line?
And that battle cry proves how committed Jeff is to any project. Let's check the Soch with
This is
our
surreal.
frontline reporter.
I appreciate it.
Is throwing everything at these contenders, but the GK machine is leading the way to the finish line, and the chat is blowing.
What is all this? Death traps, unapproved nicknames, and a giant horse trying to hoof me?
An eloquent and marketing-friendly description of the game, not to mention a perfectly timed transition to the world premiere trailer for King of Meat.
Ready for action? Ready for mayhem? Ready for gold and fame pouring from the sky? Challenges from the most twisted minds of the most ghoulish dungeon creators are transformed into monstrous reality. It's like a nightmare in dungeon form.
Okay, yeah, 4-player co-op, dungeon crawling Mario Maker with simple platforming, traps, and combat. I get it. I can see it doing business for a bit.
This is King of Meat.
Yeah. You know, that's one of those ones that I think, like, would do really well if it
got it, Keely. Still got
if it
Welcome back to Opening Night Live for real this time.
if it
That
did
was the announcement of King
like
of Mead,
PlayStation
an
monthly
online
game or
co-op
something.
spectacle for one.
All right, let's see what do we got here. Yep, co-op smashing robots. Cute friendly bots. Give you powers. Nifty. Using the environment. And then a town building segment. Make it cozy. Cozy game. Design your house up. Then go off and do the fightings. Yep. Makes sense. Yeah, no, that seems like a nice satisfying loop. But the combat feels good and is varied. Yeah. I wonder how long each like going out on a combat mission takes. You know, is it like an hour? Is it like 20 minutes? Those are very different games depending on what number is that.
Well,
Well, this is something else. Zombies. State of Decay 3? No. What is? It's first, so it feels more like a Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood. Both a lot of people, maybe? Character base? Ah, there we go. No more room in hell 2. That's what it was. Okay. It's also on the right track.
A game that immediately struck a chord with players around the globe. A stunning future Earth where menacing Ark machines threaten humanity's attempts to rebuild.
Trying to remember it.
Has evolved a lot since then, and now it's finally time for some news on what's next for this exciting action survival shooter.
Action survival shooter. It's really not ringing the bell.
Here. You've told us nothing of this place.
Okay, we got robots.
Look at us now.
Abandoned cities. Skittery creatures.
Playing with fire.
Cool suits, little sensor
Everything
thing.
to lose.
Is this
But even
multiplayer?
more to gain.
Feels multiplayer. Or feels, you know... Oh, yes, I remember this. Yeah, it's been a while. As soon as they showed that, I remembered fighting robots and stuff. What is this? Okay. It's cute, but what is the game? Okay, we've got one human. Oh, is this Yeah. It's the Pink Girl action RPG from the summer. Very cutesy. This is much more about vibes than gameplay, whereas what we saw in this spring was much more gameplay. Alright, so now we're finally seeing some enemies. Yeah, this showed us nothing about the gameplay. Didn't even properly instill like vibes of what the gameplay is going to be like. Coziest open world game. Meh. Alright. Ooh! Is it time for... Yeah! Space Marine 2. Absolutely rules. I hope it does. Gloriously gory is definitely the right vibe. Look at all them Tyranids. Been blown away. That's what you want to hear. There's chaos. What are you gonna show me? September 9th. That's pretty soon. What do we got here? It feels like... Huh. Okay. Multiplayer shooter. Yeah. Hero shooter. 5v5. Looks like. Battle to become a paragon. But what is join over 2 million players? So it's already a thing that's out. Why am I not thinking of what it is then? I don't know my multiplayer shooters very well, apparently. Or is it something that's been primarily Asian that they're trying to go international with? It's possible. It's got some nifty design. Predecessor? Is that what's the name of it? Oh, I feel like I've seen her before. I don't know that one, though. I really don't. I feel like I might have seen it.
What you saw right there was Predecessor. Next up, Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games. It is near
here for that.
release. And tonight, yes, we do have news on the early access date. Check this out.
My son, are you clear of mind and stout of heart?
I am.
Are you ready to sacrifice? Sacrifice everything to become the savior?
I will.
Do you have the strength to sweep aside this world and build it anew?
I must.
Some cool looking enemies. Cool enemies.
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destiny?
Ooh, properly Lovecraftian that there. Path of Exile 2.
I am ready.
There is another path for you.
Dune. I mean,
Awaken.
it looks cool, but it's an MMO, and I don't know that I'll ever have time in my life again for an MMO. I like too many things.
Begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then Crash into the planet. You are abandoned and alone. Hunted by sandworms. Scorched by the unforgiving sun. Ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade. Chase the moving shadows. Survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. Meet hundreds of other players in the vast online world. Befriend or betray those you meet. Form a wary alliance, in this case, a spit dart rifle and a still suit, for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive. The Deserter Base. Climb to a vantage point.
I like the climbing.
Prepare for violence.
I like climbing
Your
in
choice
games.
of weapons and abilities determines your strategy. Swordmasters lead the charge into battle, literally.
Cool.
Repel ranged attacks with a shield, and then take them out, one by one. Deploy the Hunter-Seeker and kill from the shadows.
Cool.
Take what you can from the Fallen. On Arrakis, nothing of value is wasted. Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the Blood Purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players.
That's interesting.
Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise, construct an ornithopter, and take to the air.
Ooh, I like it
The
that you do
world
it in
is yours
pieces.
to claim.
This is Duneman Keith Filari reminding you to bear your route. Return with a full spy slot. My crew found a shortcut we become
The
comfortable.
in-game radio provides insight into key events happening across Arrakis. Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked ships, and desert testing stations filled with forgotten technology. Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes. And then, return to civilization triumphant with what you've found. Harko Village throngs with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players.
Very MMO.
Here, you'll pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of Dune, the Harkonnen. But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert, beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks like defeat is inevitable, those who understand desert power can awaken Arrakis itself.
Okay, now the sand moving, I hope that's a thing, because that looked real cool. I hope that's not just... That's a big worm. That's a big worm. Yeah, early 2025. It's not far away. They've been working on that for a long time. I hope it turns out well. It has some very interesting ideas.
Dune Awakening drops on PC early 2025.
The room does not care. Yeah, now here's something that's going to be interesting. Because it certainly had the Little Nightmares vibe.
Nothing lasts forever.
I mean, Is it just Little Nightmares 3? Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, aren't these characters? Ooh.
I thought you were dead.
Reanimal. Alright. It's not technically Little Nightmares 3. Looks like Little Nightmares 3. But it's not. Wow, this German crew.
Gamescom and receive cool rewards. Well,
They care
meet
not for your
Effie,
jokes.
The robot on a...
Now, let's see here. Urgh.
My word. Is this a Lollabarina floret?
It's a Lollabarina floret.
Near its nest.
I have no idea what it means. Oh, that's... Oh. Spider monster. Not a dinosaur for once. That's cool. That's cool design. Okay, big old lion monster. I'm sure many people know these names already.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
Oh, look at that. There's a wild beast bristling with lightning.
Look at it. That must be this region's apex predator.
Guild permission granted. Begin the hunt.
Understood.
Oh. I mean, that's a cool dragon. Alright. Oh, what? Now, I feel like I've seen these. Alright. Cool Monster Hunter action is what I'm seeing. Mining and water gathering? Don't know what that is. There you go. Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh! Oh, that's important. The food has to look unreasonably tasty. SNK? King of Fighters? Yeah, King of Fighters.
Want a little taste of Shiranui fire?
Oh! There's the original outfit. That barely exists. Man, these jiggle physics.
City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury. There you go. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Okay, so not King of Fighters. Although she is a Queen of Fighters, but she's in Fatal Fury. Okay, yes.
Escort reactor core and upgrade Bunker City's power facilities.
Okay. Some kind of Gundam game.
Ready to strike.
Wow, that's a lot of lasers and bullets and on the screen. Yeah, that's just a lot of stuff going on all at once. That's a lot of bullets. We got the swords. So it's 5v5, right? Or 3v3 or 4v4, something along those lines. Maybe 6v6? Anyway, 6v6, there you go. Mecha Mayhem. Mecha Break. Yes, we have seen that before. It's just a lot on the screen at once.
That was a new
Civ 7.
Oh, I got something from the room. The Germans like Civ. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty. Definitely pretty. Okay, so we have some kind of district thing going on again. Okay, yeah, wonders. Sure, sure. Okay, I would say it appears that we don't have, that we're still not stacking. Still not stacking units. Nice variable art style. I like that. Volcano. Cool. Alright, that didn't tell me much. But I'm sure their live stream will actually tell. Yeah, there you go.
Ever since we first reached for the stars.
Starfield DLC Shattered Space, right? Feels like that.
We've been asking ourselves.
Yeah.
What else is out there? And more importantly, can we drive on it?
Ooh. No, okay, maybe not. What? That would change a lot if that was in... Yeah, that's Starfield. Vehicles. They've cracked. They've broken. Nice. That changes the game a lot. Now, I hope that's a free update. That...
Velocity at unsafe levels.
Oh, Vasco, what do you like?
The Rev 8 has landed.
Available tonight. Nice. Nice. That's a big change. And now we're going to get the Shattered Space. Yeah, looks properly horrific. 9:30:24. Yeah,
All
she's
right,
doing okay.
We got something really special for you. Please welcome Deadpool director, creator of Love, Death, and Robots, and the co-founder of Blur Studio, Tim Miller.
Okay, I'm paying attention. Tim Miller means something. What do we...
Thank you, Jeff. Blur Studio has been making cinematics for over 30 years now.
Yeah,
that means
for video
classics like
games.
Quake,
Yeah.
Star Wars, Warhammer, Call of Duty, and dozens more.
Yeah.
And we do this because we fucking love video games.
Yeah, they do. There's a passion, and they're really good.
And every time a trailer comes online, we see hundreds and hundreds of comments from the fans, like, why don't we see a movie like this? Or why can't we have a series like this? And we could not agree more, which is why we are so excited to share this series with you. 15 original episodes created in collaboration with Amazon Studios and the publishers and developers of some of the world's greatest games. I'm talking new titles, existing games, indies, and classics. So we've been working on this show for 3 years. I get a little upset, choked up, sorry. I cry a lot. Sorry.
I'm
We've
into
been working
this.
on it for 3 years, and I'm very emotional because I'm so excited.
I'm very into
and
this.
it's finally time. So please enjoy the world premiere teaser of Secret Level.
Aww. He's just so excited. It means so much to him.
It is our love letter to games. And you can watch the series on Amazon Prime Video on December 10th. Not too far now. So enjoy. Thank you.
Oh. All right, we got Warhammer.
It's time.
Sifu.
This world has waited for your arrival.
I don't know what all of them are.
It is you.
This would be a really cool anthology to continue on.
Because you are the chosen. All those moments. It's a new adventure.
I think I saw Kratos in there.
For you.
Now I gotta watch this. I don't watch a ton of TV, but this has very quickly earned its place.
Come in. You have a game to play.
Secret level. All right, let's do it. So into it. So into it. I'm gonna proselytize that one hard. I like that we have recovered the RTS. A genre that was considered dead forever. It just needed some time. Time and ideas. Nothing dies. Seems very sim-like, so like Arma. But the graphics seem much better. Collapsing building is cool. Team Jade.
The conflict between the Alsara Guard and Havoc threatens the balance of the world. The Alsara Guard is a tempest of disorder, sowing chaos wherever it roams. But we are honed to strike at their very core.
Some kind of Ghost Recon, but not... It's not Ghost Recon. No, it's sci-fi.
Has cutting-edge technology, but is built on exploitation and suffering. United, we will plunge into the chaos to find the spark of peace.
4-player.
We
against
are GTI. No one gets left behind.
GTI. Oh, Delta Force. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Because we had heard about it, but I don't think we had seen anything.
All right, let's head back to the Middle Ages for a new look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 with its authentic rendition of 15th century Bohemia as an action role-playing game.
I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage war, not parley.
Everything all right, eh?
We need more people. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Hell, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Will you help us, Henry?
Beautiful. looks very expansive.
Yeah, bro!
I like that little sword cap. Oh yeah, using that goat's foot on that crossbow. Like that everybody's wearing color. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm into that.
I like that boy already.
Gameplay premiere August 21st. Alright, so they're going to show gameplay tomorrow. Good, good, good.
Okay, now we're heading to the Arkhamverse for Batman Arkham Shadow. It arrives later this year. It is a completely new Arkham story exclusive to MetaQuest 3. I played a
I have
demo
one
of
now.
this, and I have to say the team, Camouflage, has done an incredible job bringing the world and combat into VR. And here is your first look at the actual gameplay, a gameplay trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
So let's see. Let's see. Is this going to be one of my few MetaQuest purchases? Oh, is that going to not make me sick?
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it, even if it consumes me.
The corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry? Fight back!
It's the freaking bat! We aren't afraid of you! The bat guys turned down!
Man. Oh, I guess punching moves you automatically.
Could be anywhere. A face in the crowd, a foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials.
You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god.
Look out!
Oh, I'm very interested if this doesn't kill me.
Alfred, we tried it your way.
Because
now we do it mine.
It is straight up.
Something big's going down tonight.
It is straight up just
We were pressed
an Arkham game.
Our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back!
Ooh, that's cool. When?
I can bring the Rat King to you.
Become the Knights. Nice. October. Wow. That's very soon. Great for
Here
this.
is a new look at Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, there's Little Nightmares 3. I thought Little Nightmares 3 was a thing, and that's why I was so confused. Oh, but Supermassive's making it. Yep, very creepy. Although, I'll be honest, Reanimal has me more intrigued than this, since it's hitting a lot of the same notes, but I feel like it's doing it in a very visceral kind of way. Although, on the other hand, I feel like this is maybe not trying to be quite as scary. Little Nightmares 3. No release date on that yet. Okay, so now we have a thing from Far. I played the first Far game. It was quite enjoyable. Okay, the publishers of Firewatch. That's not saying as much. What kind of creature we have here? Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we're herding. We're herding these creatures from point A to point B. I can get into that. Looks nifty. Then I imagine we have some puzzle solving type things. Herdling. Nice. That could be cool. Is that a bird? Herdling.game.
You guys like that one? That's a beautiful game, Herdling from Panic and Okamotive, and I'm so glad we could share that with you tonight. All right, Gamescom, we have a special guest joining us next. I grew up playing his games, and many of you did too. Titles like Populous, Dungeon Keeper, Magic Carpet, Theme Park.
Why
Black
is
and White,
Peter
and
Molyneux?
Fable. And tonight
Why?
he's here to
Why?
reveal his brand new game,
Why?
which he's secretly been working on for the past 3 years. Please join me, Gamescom, in welcoming to ONL, Peter Molyneux.
Why do we still... Masters of Albion. Is he trying to, like, tap back into...
Wow.
Fable?
He's back!
What an incredible honor it is to be here on the stage with Jeff.
Yes, Peter.
He's an amazing guy.
This is so fun. So a couple months ago, you and I had lunch in London. I was like, what are you working on? You're like, well, I've actually been working on a game for a number of years. You've kept very quiet about it.
Yep.
You really wanted to let the game speak for itself. But tell us about Masters of Albion.
Oh no, that's not the game speaking for itself.
Messing around on mobile, what the hell was I doing? I thought to myself, I need to come home. I need to come home to PC and console. So I've looked at Dungeon Keeper. I've taken some things that I've wanted to explore further with Dungeon Keeper. I've done the same with Black and White. I've taken things from Black and White. I've done the same with Fable. And this is what I'm showing tonight.
And to your credit, you've self-funded this project yourself. You put together a team of a lot of veterans from those games.
Yeah, I mean, I think my first realization is I needed to bring the old team back together again. So
Well, that's actually
I'm working with people like Mark Healy and Russell Shaw and Ian Wright, the people that helped on and created Black and White, Dungeon Keeper, and Fable.
Could be good then?
Anyway, let's
Maybe.
have a look at Masters of Albion.
All right, here's the world
He's
premiere of
making
Masters
no
of Albion.
promises?
Peter Molyneux.
He's letting it speak for itself? Is that Peter Molyneux?
This is Masters of Albion.
Oh, no, now
We're
he's speaking.
a team of 20 people dedicated to making something new, unique, and different. Here we are in the familiar, vast world of Albion, packed with stories, quests, treasures, and monsters.
Okay. Relatively lo-fi.
This is Oak Ridge. By day, you're tasked with building the town up, gaining resources, and earning money. By
Okay.
night, your town will be attacked by many of Albion's creatures. You can design anything: the food that people eat, the clothes they wear, the weapons they use, the armor they fight with. There is a strategy behind every creation. I can even feed them rats. My town's working hard to make that food. I can help out, or not.
Yeah, okay, this is feeling Molyneux.
Customize and create all buildings.
Good, feels like good Molyneux. Good era Molyneux. So long as it actually,
Night
like,
is coming.
delivers.
The sun is going down, and now my town needs defending against the horrors of Albion. And this is my hero's time to shine. You don't have to play in God mode. At any point, you can possess a character and play in third person. My hero is now under my complete control, and now it's time to fight.
Maybe
my
we
hero's
should...
getting overwhelmed. Let's switch back to God mode and unleash some real power.
That's pretty entertaining.
Okay.
I don't know
we
how well
survived
this
the
will
night. Now,
play.
let's design a better weapon for my hero. You can be as silly as you want, but bread swords just won't cut it. This is just a glimpse of Masters of Albion, an open-world God game full of combat, choices, mystery, and story.
There's some interesting ideas
It's
there.
available to wishlist on Steam now.
It doesn't look like he's promising anything truly insane or improbable.
I've been here before. In the fold.
Anna Chalada, or whatever her name is. Yennefer from the Witcher TV series.
Countless times. Who I was. Who I might become. All possible futures existing in motion. It is time to awaken.
Oh, it's the Seventh Sage thing? The secret... What was it? Is this the game that also has a multimedia thing going on? Yeah, I think it is. Looks pretty rad to me. Looks pretty rad. From what we're seeing. Magic powers, guns, ridiculous, like, tech and magic.
And it is my duty, my journey, to step into the unknown.
Unknown 9, yeah. So then I wonder if they're using her because they also want her to be able to do live action stuff. Alright, what do we got?
Opens up such
She has
ambitious
so many
creative
pockets on her
territory for
pants.
us, arguably some of the
And then
most
the straps
ambitious
around her
we've ever
ankles.
seen since WoW
Those are some
initially released
wild
20 years
pants.
ago. Hatred.
Yeah, let's look at some Diablo. Diablo.
Suffering, desolation, horror. This is the road we know in Sanctuary. However, some of us have taken a different path. Bound by secrecy, ready to stand and fight for those who seek us out.
Ooh, that's horrific.
Your protection. There was a time we fought the vilest of Sanctuary.
You fools get uglier and uglier.
Until we were left with only our inner demons. But the return of hatred has pulled us back into the light.
Your blood feeds my blade!
And though we now wait, watching from the shadows, we cannot escape who we are. Why we fight.
Please, no! Stay away!
Or the fury that burns within us.
Oh, that's something. Oh, I guess that's the new class. There's your companion character.
Stay back!
See it. Shoot it.
Reach your maker!
Catch! Strength in numbers.
I am your guardian.
I am your redemption.
I am your vengeance! I am your rage!
We are the Pale Hand, and we are the reason you need never fight alone.
Kill. Kill. Because, I mean, Diablo, a lot of people want to play it alone. And so getting a companion helps.
The constraints of the past.
Oh, our history untold. Okay, it says it in the corner.
Here, you rule the way you've always wanted. Your choices will remake the world. And every turn becomes an opportunity to triumph.
You gotta, like, sell me on... I mean, Civ 7 is coming. I mean, sure, very beautiful. I guess it's hard to explain why you're... Okay, that was different.
It's your world now.
Yeah, it just... Okay, it's available on September 24th, huh? It's just hard to know until it's out.
All right, we got another game to show you, which will take you on an epic global adventure. Indiana
I was gonna
Jones
say Indiana
and the Great
Jones.
Circle. Check this out.
What if I told you there was a connection between ancient cultures around the world?
Now that sounds...
A great circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power?
That's Troy Baker.
That's up to you to uncover.
That's just Troy Baker not doing...
I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy. It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment for me. And I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves. The beauty of a first-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become Indy. You are the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue.
Okay.
Indy is such a unique
Environment
character.
interactions.
Professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventurer. And this game has everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will immerse you in the mystery, providing extra info on all of your finds so you can appreciate all
Plus
of the
10
little
adventure
historical
points.
details he obsesses over. And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an incredible new way to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
I like the hitting the hand. I see a lot of good things. Does it come together? That's the question.
Doesn't that look great? A world of mystery to explore. But you're probably wondering when the game comes out, right? Well,
I'm gonna guess November, December. Oh, December. Early December. There you go.
there you have it. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is coming out this December for Xbox, Game Pass, and PC. But there is one more thing that Machine Games and Bethesda wanted to share with you about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
What is it? You can't say one more thing like that. Oh, okay.
The game's coming to PlayStation 5 in spring of 2025.
It's not a long wait.
All right, before we wrap up O&L, we do have one final game announcement for you. Check this out.
Let's see, what do we
This
got?
thing of ours.
Mafia.
It's a brotherhood. Treachery.
This
And deceit.
doesn't feel like they're going more
Non-existent
modern.
ones.
Feels like they're winding it back time-wise.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Ooh, are we in Sicily? Are we doing the next Mafia game in Sicily? Old country. Yeah, that would imply it would be Sicily. Interesting. See more December 24. I wonder if that's at Gamescom.
I'm Nick Baines, president of Hangar 13. What you just saw is the first early look at
Or not
Mafia:
Gamescom.
The Old Country.
Video Game Awards.
A thrilling story set in 1900 Sicily during the origins of the Mafia. We're going back to the roots of what fans love about the Mafia franchise, crafting a deep, linear narrative with that classic mob movie feeling. Mafia's success is built on our players' passion for the franchise, and we're so proud to return to Mafia with The Old Country. We can't wait to show you all more. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for making games.
That was a fun surprise, right? All right, well, that is a wrap on opening night live from here in Cologne, Germany. And we hope to see you again this December 12th, when the Game Awards streams live everywhere for our 10th anniversary show. It is going to be a very special night as we give you a sense of where games are going in the next decade. We don't want to say much now, but trust me, it's going to be a very special show. All right, well, thanks again to my co-host, Shocks. Didn't she do a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff. It was
like
really
all
great
the
to be here. I
security
hope
around
everyone
us.
had an amazing time.
Around
and
the stage.
Can I say something in German too?
Let's do it.
Don't want to show you up, but vielen Dank, ihr Lieben. Ich hoffe, ihr habt eine super Zeit und viel Spaß auf der Gamescom.
Well done, German, as opposed to mine. I'm learning. All right. Thanks so much, Shocks. Thanks to everyone. Enjoy Gamescom. Have a great night.
Oh, that was nifty. It was nifty. There was some good stuff. There was some stuff. I'm gonna cut this down to only do the more interesting bits. And yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. Tell me what you're excited for. I'm excited to see what comes of some of these strategy games. I want to see more about and I want to see some of these action games if they really come together. I'm glad that vehicles are coming to Starfield tonight. And yeah, it was a pretty good show. It was a pretty good show. Anyway, that's it for right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.